The Atlantic holds its secrets close, resting in cold darkness for decades, waiting for the curious to return.
All right, over to the stern. Secure that equipment now. Double check the lashings. Let's move.
Remotely operated vehicles, equipped with lights and cameras, will be the first eyes on the wreck. A specialized team approaches coordinates lost to time, drawn by history and responsibility.
Dr. Sarah Chen spent 5 years researching this moment, cross-referencing logs and eyewitness accounts from a forgotten war.
Divers prepare for the cold, dark descent, where visibility fades and time is strictly limited.
Lead engineer James Garrett has recovered history from impossible depths. This is another calculated operation.
The aluminum skin could be tissue thin after 80 years. A single miscalculation could tear history apart.
The tail section will be the most fragile. The stress of flight weakens it over time.
We're above a site where sonar reveals a Boeing B-17, lost in 1942. The crew of 9 never returned.
No shortcuts, no unnecessary risks. Every system is checked, and every backup is verified.
Our objective is to locate, assess, and bring it topside. The ocean's corrosion makes this a delicate extraction.
This aircraft carried young men who believed they were defending freedom. They disappeared together.
Bringing it home means their service isn't forgotten.
Attention all hands, this is the captain speaking. We are approaching the harbor entrance. Secure all equipment and stand by for arrival. That is all.
The descent begins. The machine travels into layers of deepening blue toward the silent realm below.
This is what we came for. Let's find her.
Look at the concentration of particles right there.
Yes, they seem to be responding to the light.
Moving the ROV arm closer now.
Somewhere below, entombed in cold darkness, a ghost from another era waits.
No reference points, no boundaries, only pressure and darkness, increasing with every meter descended.
Then, emerging from the murk like a monument in fog, the outline appears.
The cockpit, empty. The engines, silent. Propeller blades frozen in their final, violent position.
There she is, Liberty's promise.
The name survives, protected ironically by the very growth that sought to consume it.
She came down hard. They probably ditched. The crew had minutes, maybe seconds.
9 men boarded this aircraft one November morning in 1942. Their families waited for news that never came.
We need divers for the attachment points. Your team is clear. We need the divers. The ROVs won't give us the precision we need.
Understood.
The divers descend,
their lights joining the ROV's illumination in the eternal dark.
Positions built for defense now stand empty, their weapons claimed by the ocean long ago. Assessment of the main spar. Can you see structural integrity?
Main spar shows degradation but remains solid.
Solid.
Attachment points will need reinforcement plates.
Hands once gripped these controls, scanning the sky for threats, never knowing this would be their grave. The remains of the crew. Evidence of lives lived and lost, waiting 8 decades for discovery.
Those are their tags. We need to notify the authorities. Those men deserve proper recognition. Their families deserve closure.
The divers begin their return, carrying the weight of their discovery upward through the crushing dark.
The assessment is complete. The plan is surgical. 4 attachment points, neoprene padding, carbon fiber straps.
Robert Hayes, flight engineer, 23 years old. His daughter would be in her 80s now.
Optimal conditions, light winds, calm seas. A 6-hour window to perform the impossible. The frame descends with millimeter precision, a delicate dance orchestrated from the surface.
Painstakingly slow work. Each attachment point tested with gradual tension, trusting 80-year-old metal.
The wing attach points are the strongest part, designed for combat stress. If anything can hold during the lift, those points can.
The cables groan with increasing load, bearing the weight of waterlogged history. Rising through the layers of blue, back towards sunlight it hasn't seen in 80 years.
Redundancy systems engage. Helicopters add their strength, distributing the load across the sky and sea.
This is unprecedented. The structural integrity is remarkable. Aircraft this old, surviving recovery.
Then, the impossible. The ghost breaks the surface. A bridge across time, made of aluminum and memory.
Final, agonizingly slow movement. Hand signals and radio calls guide the priceless cargo home.
For the first time in 8 decades, Liberty's promise is no longer suspended in the timeless void.
They have brought history home. But the delicate work is only beginning.
Tail number 2-38719, the B-17E that departed November 7th, 1942, and never returned.
This is the ball turret mounting. A gunner sat in a rotating sphere here, one of the most dangerous positions on the crew. The engines, masters of their era, show remarkable preservation. Cold water and sediment were their protectors.
Personal effects are treated as sacred artifacts. Rapid air exposure after decades underwater could destroy them. Paint emerges from beneath the ocean's patina, the artwork of another era's style and optimism.
It's actually possible. With restoration, she could fly again.
The fundamental structure is there. This aircraft could be made airworthy.
The commitment is made. Not just preservation, but full restoration. The bomber will fly again.
We're gonna bring you home completely. You're gonna fly again.
Liberty's Promise leaves the Atlantic behind, beginning its journey to a different kind of workshop.
The restoration facility is a cathedral for warbirds. Here, historical aircraft return to life.
Teardown reveals the damage of time. Corrosion, salt deposits, components frozen in place.
Original parts are cleaned, measured, replicated. Modern metallurgy meets historical specifications. Months pass. The airframe is taken apart with surgical care, each piece cataloged and assessed.
The wings are the greatest challenge. Complex internal skeletons must be rebuilt piece by piece.
The paint scheme must match the period. Olive drab upper surfaces, neutral gray undersides.
The nervous system is replaced. Modern safety is discreetly integrated, but the appearance is pure 1942.
Even the propellers, bent from impact, are carefully straightened and balanced for smooth operation.
The interior returns to life. Gun mounts, ammunition boxes, the navigator's table, all restored to authenticity.
The pilot's world is recreated. Control yokes, instrument panels, switches, the feel of history under fingertips. A year passes, then another. The work is painstaking, demanding, and fueled by donations and grants.
Reassembly. The wings find their home once more. The tail is joined. The aircraft becomes whole.
The heart is returned. 4 Wright Cyclones, rebuilt and waiting to breathe fire once again.
The sound hasn't been heard in over 80 years. It echoes through the hangar, a mechanical resurrection.
Test pilot Rebecca Martinez approaches. She understands this is not just a flight, but a memorial.
Be gentle with her. No aggressive maneuvers. This airframe has been through trauma. We treat her with the respect she deserves. Procedures unchanged for 80 years.
Fuel valves, mixture controls, magneto switches, each verified. Starring number 3!
Magnetos check, controls are free and correct.
Roger that, chocks away, clear to taxi.
Tower, Liberty's Promise, ready for taxi.
Controls free and correct, trim set, mixture rich, all temperatures normal, a shared look of readiness. Liberty's Promise, rolling.
The wheels leave the pavement. After 80 years, the bomber is airborne again. History takes flight.
Shuttle Bristol.
She handles beautifully, like she never spent a day underwater.
Below, people watch. They understand they are witnessing a bridge across time passing overhead. Gear down, flaps set, final approach for Liberty's promise. A gentle reunion with the Earth. A perfect landing for a perfect flight. From researchers to divers, engineers to pilots, united by respect for history and those who served.
But one final human moment remains. The reason behind all the years of effort.
My grandfather flew B-17s,
He came home. Your father didn't,
but his aircraft has.
right?
He and his crew brought this bomber home in the only way they could.
This metal was touched by her father.
Your father was the flight engineer. Without him, this aircraft couldn't have flown.
When we flew today, I felt his presence. Every system worked perfectly because of men like him. She holds the tags he wore every day.
Thank you for finding him. Thank you for honoring him.
This aircraft will fly at air shows. It will educate. It will remind us of the cost of freedom. It will. Every person who sees this aircraft will know their names. They will remember.
From research notes and sonar images to a flying memorial, the journey completes its circle.
We'll keep you flying. We'll keep your memory alive.
The day ends. The aircraft will rest, ready for its new mission: to remember, to honor, to inspire.
Its journey from sky to ocean to sky is complete. Lost and found. Broken.
Air shows where children will watch, ask questions, and learn about a war that shaped the world.
Liberty's promise, making our pass. For the crew.
A final salute to all who served. A shadow of honor passing over fields of sacrifice.
Connections are made across generations. Personal stories shared. History kept alive through human contact.
It becomes a classroom, a monument, a teacher of courage, engineering, and the price of peace.
The circle of the story is recorded. From loss to discovery, from mystery to closure.
The Atlantic holds other secrets, other stories. But this one, at least, has been brought home.
From the depths to the heavens. A promise made in war, kept in peace.